Stop right there. Before you call a contractor, before you spend $300, $500, even $800 on wall repairs, watch this. I'm holding a $3 mixture in my hand right now, and it is going to fill, seal, and restore every cracked wall in your home permanently. So smooth, so clean, it'll look better than it did the day your house was built. Contractors absolutely hate this video, because what I'm about to show you is the exact same result they charge hundreds of dollars for, done with materials from your local dollar store and hardware shop. Look at this wall behind me. See those ugly cracks running through it? Jagged lines, chipped edges, paint lifting around the edges. It looks terrible. Now look at this side. Smooth, flat, seamless. You cannot tell there was ever a crack there. Same wall, same day. $3. We're going to do this together, step by step. And by the end of this video, your walls are going to look brand new. Actually, better than new. Before we dive in, quick safety note. This process involves fine dust during sanding, so please work in a ventilated room and wear a basic dust mask for the sanding stage. Nothing complicated, just smart. Watch this entire video. Do not skip any part. Each step builds on the last, and if you miss one thing, you won't get that perfect finish. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that button right now. We drop home hacks like this every single week that the industry does not want you to know about. Let's get into it. Here's something most homeowners don't know. Walls crack for very specific reasons. And if you don't understand why, your repair will fail within months. Your home is constantly moving. Temperature changes, humidity shifts, the natural settling of a foundation over years, all of it causes your walls to expand, contract, and shift by tiny amounts every single day. That movement creates stress inside the wall material, and eventually, that stress has to go somewhere. It goes into a crack. Plaster walls crack differently than drywall. Plaster is rigid and brittle. It fractures in spiderweb patterns. Drywall is softer. It splits along the seams or at stress points like window corners and door frames. Now here's the real problem. Most homeowners, and honestly, most contractors, just slap some standard filler over the crack, sand it down, paint over it, and call it done. And it looks fine for about 6 months. Then the crack comes back, sometimes worse than before. Why? Because standard filler shrinks as it dries. It pulls away from the edges of the crack. It doesn't bond deeply into the wall, it just sits on the surface. What we're making today is completely different. This mixture is formulated to flow into the crack, grip the edges from inside, dry hard without shrinking, and flex just slightly with the wall's natural movement. That is why it lasts permanently. That is why it looks better than new. And that is exactly why contractors don't want you learning this. Here is everything you need. Total cost, under $3. First, white PVA glue, also sold as wood glue or craft glue. You'll find this at any dollar store or hardware shop. Cost, around $1. Second, baking soda. Standard kitchen baking soda. You almost certainly already have this at home. If not, it's under $1. Third, white wall filler powder, also called spackling powder or patching plaster. A small bag from any hardware store or home goods shop costs around $1 to $1.50. This is the anchor ingredient. That is it. No special tools, no expensive compounds, no professional equipment. You'll also want a small mixing container, a flat putty knife, or even an old butter knife, some fine sandpaper, 120 grit works perfectly, and a damp cloth. Total investment, under $3 for the repair materials. A contractor would charge you $200 to $600 for the same job. Let that sink in. Let me explain what's happening at a molecular level. This is important because it tells you exactly why this works when everything else fails. Wall filler powder on its own is calcium sulfate, a mineral compound that hardens when mixed with water. It fills volume, but plain filler is porous. It absorbs moisture. It shrinks slightly as it cures, and it has almost no adhesive strength on its own. Now we introduce PVA glue. PVA, polyvinyl acetate, is a polymer adhesive. When it dries, it forms a flexible, incredibly strong bonding film. By mixing PVA into our filler, we are wrapping every single particle of that mineral compound in a layer of adhesive polymer. The result? A filler that flows deep into the crack, grips the walls of the crack as it hardens, and dries into a material that is actually stronger than the original wall surface. Now the baking soda. Baking soda, sodium bicarbonate, reacts slightly with the PVA to accelerate cure time and gives the mixture a very slight flexible quality once hardened. It also adjusts the texture, making the finished surface smoother and easier to sand to a perfect finish. Together, these three ingredients create a compound that fills deeply, bonds permanently, resists future cracking, and finishes like professional plaster. $3 worth of chemistry that the construction industry charges hundreds of dollars to replicate. Let's do this together right now. Start by preparing the crack. This is the step most people skip, and it's actually the most important. Take your finger or a flat tool and gently press along the edges of the crack. Knock away any loose plaster, crumbling paint, or soft material around the crack edges. You want a clean, firm edge. No flaking, no soft spots. Now take your damp cloth and wipe the entire crack area clean. Remove all dust and debris. Let it dry for 5 minutes. Why? Because our mixture needs a clean, slightly damp, not wet, surface to bond to. Too dry, it won't penetrate. Too wet, it won't grip. Now mix your compound. In your mixing container, add 3 tablespoons of wall filler powder. Add 1 tablespoon of PVA glue. Add half a teaspoon of baking soda. Now mix. You're looking for a consistency like smooth peanut butter, thick enough to hold its shape when you scoop it on a knife, thin enough to be pressed and spread easily. If it's too thick, add a few drops of PVA glue, not water. If it's too thin, add a pinch more filler powder. Mix until there are 0 lumps. The mixture should look creamy, uniform, slightly glossy from the PVA. Now apply the first coat. Load your putty knife with a generous amount of the mixture. Press it firmly into the crack at a 45-degree angle, dragging across the crack to push the material deep inside. Don't just skim the surface. Push in. Fill that crack from the bottom up. For wider cracks, anything more than 3 or 4 millimeters, pack the material in, let it sit for 2 minutes, then add a second layer on top. Once the crack is filled, use your putty knife flat against the wall to skim off the excess. You want the filler to sit level with the wall surface or just a hair above it. Don't obsess over perfection right now. That's what sanding is for. Now let it dry. In normal room temperature, around 20 to 25 degrees Celsius, your first coat will be firm to the touch in 30 minutes and fully hard in about 90 minutes. If the crack was deep and you applied a thicker coat, give it a full 2 hours. Do not use a heat gun or fan heater to speed up drying. Let it cure naturally. Forced drying can cause surface cracking right across your fresh repair, and we are not doing all this work for that. Once fully dry, sand it smooth. Take your 120 grit sandpaper, fold it small, and sand the repaired area in light circular motions. You're not trying to grind it down. You are just leveling the surface so it sits perfectly flush with the surrounding wall. Sand until you can run your hand across the repair and feel no bump, no ridge, no edge. Wipe clean with your damp cloth. Let it dry again for 10 minutes. Now look at it. For most walls, this one application is all you need. The crack is gone, the surface is smooth, the repair is solid. But if your wall has a textured finish, or if you want absolute perfection, and I know you do, apply a second coat over the first. This second coat goes on thinner, almost like a skim, just to fill any micro imperfections left by the first coat. Let it dry, give it a light sand, wipe clean, and you're ready to paint. When painting, use the same paint color as your wall. Apply 2 thin coats, letting each dry fully, and feather the edges out slightly beyond the repair area. The result will be completely invisible. Look at this wall. I want you to really look at it. "60 minutes ago, there was an ugly crack running right down the center of this surface. Now, run your hand along it. There's nothing there. The surface is smooth, the color match is perfect, the edges are crisp and clean. This is not just as good as new. This is better than new. Why better than new? Because the original wall material, whether plaster or drywall, was always vulnerable to cracking at that stress point. Our compound, with the PVA polymer bonding deep into the crack, has actually reinforced that zone. The repaired area is now one of the strongest parts of the entire wall. Future movement, settling, temperature swings, they will find a different weak point long before they crack through our repair. Permanent, professional. $3. Compare that to what a contractor would have done. They would have used premixed filler from a tub, charged you a minimum call-out fee, and told you the crack might come back. You just did better work than that in your own home for less than a cup of coffee. A few important things before you try this on your own walls. Always wear a dust mask during sanding. Wall dust is fine and gets deep into your lungs quickly. A simple paper mask from any hardware store is enough. Work in a ventilated space, open a window or door while you mix and apply. PVA glue has mild fumes. Nothing dangerous, but you don't want to be breathing it in a sealed room. For hairline cracks, you can thin the mixture slightly with a few extra drops of PVA so it flows into the crack more easily under light pressure. For structural cracks wider than 6 millimeters, or cracks that are growing visibly over time, please consult a structural engineer. This method repairs cosmetic and settling cracks. It is not for foundation movement or structural damage. For bathroom walls or areas with regular moisture exposure, add an extra tablespoon of PVA to your mixture. This increases water resistance significantly. This method works on drywall, standard plaster, lime plaster, and most painted interior walls. For exterior walls, you'll want an exterior grade filler as your base powder since it's formulated for weather exposure. You just learned something that the home repair industry has been charging homeowners hundreds of dollars not to know. $3, under 2 hours. Results that are genuinely better than new. Your walls are going to look amazing, and they are going to stay that way. If this video saved you money today, do one thing for me. Hit the like button right now. It takes 1 second, and it helps this channel reach more homeowners who need to see this. Drop a comment below and tell me, how bad are the cracks in your walls? Show me before and after if you try this. I read every single comment. Subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the bell so you don't miss our next video, because we have something coming that is going to completely change how you clean and restore surfaces around your home. Bigger results, even less money. You're not going to want to miss it. This is where cheap beats expensive every single time. I'll see you in the next one.